Hi everyone, it's Shayna with Dancing Daisy Designs, and I'm excited to tell you that today is the IOD 2025 Spring Release, and I have got all of the amazing products ready for you to check out right now. Let's start off with the new stamp sets. There are 5 new stamp sets in this collection. The first one is called Velveteen, and this is a 6x6 mini stamp set. This particular one has 4 sheets, and they're all a damask composition with a shabby French cottage kind of feel. Damask was first introduced in Europe in the 14th century, and so it's just developed over time, and I feel like these particular designs are very old world feeling and very just so beautiful. I could see these on pillows, lampshades, small decor, fabrics, paper art, so many different things. Next, we have Insignia. Insignia is also a 6x6 mini stamp set with 4 stamp sheets. This one has some beautiful typography here with the nice bold letters, and then we've got the fancy frilly, beautiful like handwritten style letters, and then these beautiful frames. This set is inspired by monograms in Victorian England. These would be great on like small decor, paper arts. Think about journals, invitations, handmade gifts. Next, we have Countryside Memoirs. This is also a 6x6 mini stamp set with 4 stamp page sheets. This one is a little different. This one is very heavily inspired by paper crafts and working with small decor. It's got these beautiful foliage wreaths and the vintage bows, beautiful delicate butterflies and florals, the birds in flight. There are so many cute elements to this one. This one would mix really well with the Insignia one that we just saw. I want to make sure to mention too that in the mini stamp sets, each stamp sheet comes in a little envelope of its own. That way it's easily to store and you're not going to lose any of your little tiny elements. And it's also, all 4 envelopes are in just like a little case, just to make it easy to keep track of your little minis. Stamp set number 4 is called Shade and Song, and in this stamp set we're back to our standard 12 by 12 sheet of stamps. This is a larger scale with more like furniture and decor in mind, but it's just really simple here. We've got the beautiful cherry blossoms with the branches and the birds, and this is beautiful and a buildable stamp. It'd be really cute like creeping up the side of a dresser. On fabric, so many cute things. Lastly, we have Brambles and Berries. This is another pretty simple one with a very intricate design. We've got these beautiful vines wrapping around with the dainty flowers and the sprawling berries. So pretty. This one is scaled for kind of like, you could do handmade cards with this, journaling. You could also work on decor. This would be so cute on like a ceramic pot. This one is definitely going to be a favorite. Moving on, we have 5 brand new transfers in this release. The first one is called Petite Ornaments. This is an 8x12, 8-page gold gilded foil transfer. These 8 pages are gorgeous. We have beautiful, intricate frames and nameplates. They all have a wonderful, delicate feel to them. Perfect for doing accents on your furniture and decor, adding like some sparkle to your candles. Great for paper arts and journals, handmade gifts. And just look at the examples here. How gorgeous are these bottles? All the different colors. Look at how the gold pops on there. And then we've got a couple more examples of some decor pieces where that they use this transfer. Just beautiful. If you haven't tried one of the gold gilded transfers yet, you definitely need to give it a go. Next we have Sibel. Sibel is a 4-page 12 by 18 gold gilded foil transfer set. In this set, all 4 pages are the same, but look at how beautiful they are. We have got these beautiful detailed intricate corners and the little framing parts. These are inspired by the ornate artistry of 18th century hand painted furniture. And look at the examples that they've put together for us here. We have an example of it on this beautiful piece of furniture. How good does that look? And then the bathtub. Wow. I love that. I wish I had a clawfoot tub so I could do that. And then this little cute piece of decor. This transfer is going to last a long time. It's going to work for so many different projects. Next we have Katharina. This is an 8 by 12, 8-page transfer set. This features beautiful botanical illustrations from the late 19th and early 20th century. They're beautiful, lush, romantic, and vibrant florals, beautiful little clusters. This transfer could be used for like tons of projects. So many cute little small projects, and also on furniture to like adorn the corners, and you could overlap them to just create like a whole cluster coming up one side. This would be beautiful. And don't forget the cute little birds. I mean, they threw a few birds in here. You got to have birds with your florals. So the examples here are showing us beautiful gallery walls. We have an example of like a lighter kind of feel, and then they went in with a more dramatic and moody feel on your wall here. And then these beautiful lamps with the chippy, happy, fun feel. I just love these. Next we have Wild Bloemen. This is an 8 by 12, 8-page transfer set. This is coming out of the late 18th century, and it's celebrating the botanical beauty of wildflowers and insects in the spring. This one is gorgeous. I love it. It's got the insects, we've got the birds, we have the beautiful florals, and the way that they put these together, you can cut them out and piece them together and make so many different projects. I love that. This to me is just begging for a gallery wall situation. I know all of these are like, ooh, a gallery wall, but this one, oh my gosh, how perfect is it for that? And then these beautiful examples of the decor pieces here. Look at how beautiful it looks on gold. Ooh. Our last transfer set is called Lost Garden. This is a 12 by 18 8-page transfer set. This one is beautiful. It has a vintage English conservatory feel. We've got elegant clusters and blooms. It's beautifully sophisticated, super delicate. I love the mix of the colors in the florals, and then like putting the berries in there with the little blackberries and the blueberries. I love that feel with the florals, and you've got the little thorns, and so cute. And then of course we have these beautiful borders. They threw in a couple pages of borders just for some variety. And look at how good it looks on this furniture, where that they've come in and they've just like made like an intricate composition. It looks so beautiful and delicate and sophisticated. And then even on decor, I mean, this is a great transfer. We have 5 new molds in this release. The first one is called Wild Berries. Wild Berries features beautiful strawberries, blackberries, ruffly leaves, blossoms, and vines, all together in this beautiful mold. I just love little strawberries. I think this is a great addition to the molds. And next we have Blossom. Blossom is a beautiful mold. This is featuring the beautiful cherry blossoms. These have tons of movement in dimension in this mold. It's buildable, so you could do a whole composition with it. Next, we have Sparrow's Nest. This is a wonderfully whimsical and cheerful robin's nest with eggs. We have the sitting bird, and then we have the birds in flight. You guys have been asking for a bird's nest. Here's your bird's nest. It is exactly what I would have hoped for. I hope you guys love this. Here we have vintage brooches. Brooches are so much fun. When you look back in history, they were kind of like a bougie status symbol if you wore a brooch. These ones are beautiful. They have these delicate designs, and I look at these not only as brooches, but as like tiny frames too. They're very beautiful and intricate. Left blank in the middle so that you could add your own flair, like maybe a paint inlay, a tiny transfer. Maybe one of those cute little letters from the insignia stamp would be really pretty in here. Or if you're very talented, you could hand paint a tiny picture. Our last mold is called Trimmings 4. This is inspired by English Renaissance architecture, very intricate floral elements, and the beautiful classical composition. These fit together seamlessly, so you could do like a long continual strip of these. So if you're using it on furniture, this would be beautiful on mirrors. I could see it on frames, anything beautiful like this. And this is number 4 in our trimmings line. And all of these molds are 6 by 10 molds in this release. Lastly, we have our 2 new paint inlays. The first paint inlay is called Spring Melody. This is a 12 by 18, 8-page paint inlay. This one is very, very spring. We have got a lot of inspiration from English countryside vibes here with this little farmhouse sheet here. These beautiful pastel spring vibe colors. Here we've got some gorgeous bunny tulle. I mean, who doesn't love a bunny tulle? How cute is that? This is going to be great for Easter. And then we've got some little birds here with some florals, as well as some gorgeous borders to work with. And these look gorgeous on these decor samples. Look at how beautiful that is on the tablescape. And then look at just these cute little scrap pieces of wood. How good does that look to go in a vignette for your decor? And then my favorite is these cute little dappled Easter eggs. How neat is that? Next we have Portofino. This is an 8-page 12 by 18 paint inlay. This one is inspired by intricate beauty of glazed ceramic tiles found in Portuguese architecture since the 13th century. Wonderful cobalt blue with the detailed vignettes, beautiful borders, and gorgeous typography touch on a wonderful European heritage. This is gorgeous. Who doesn't love cobalt blue? And of course we have to throw in a little bit of yellow with the cobalt blue. That is pretty classic for this age. If you don't know, a paint inlay is actually paint on a carrier sheet that you inlay into wet paint. It gives you a feeling of a hand painted look, and you can actually use the carrier sheet more than once. Paint inlays are a wonderful newer addition to the IOD product line, so if you haven't tried one, definitely give it a go. Thank you guys so much for watching my release video. I really hope that you had some favorites in this release. If you did, make sure you comment below and let me know what those are. You can find all of these products and more at dancingdaisydesigns.com. If you're local, you can find them local in my vendor spaces, and all of those details are below as well. And make sure that if you like this video and my content, that you're following me and you subscribe to my channel. That really helps my small business. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.